about basically what you're doing here. About the experience of being unhoused and how long you've been unhoused.
Yeah.
And like all of that shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. And then maybe give kind of people also to heads up that BC housing, I wouldn't trust them. I mean, just because they're coming down to the park and bringing pizza and taking names doesn't mean they're going to do anything. Because they've done that so many times.
Sorry?
Oh, really? Yeah. BC housing? I didn't know that. I didn't hear that.
What's that?
That BC housing might be buying the Z. Is that hotel?
Oh.
That'd be really
Next
good.
one is supposed to be buying people from here.
Well, that would be awesome because they're the ones at Central right now are getting those sea cans if they go through. Apparently, I've heard that the funding is there, so I don't know. You see, this is one thing that BC Housing never tells us is what's actually happening.
Yeah.
So we get no accountability and no view from the other side. So we're all sitting here going,
We get all our bits and pieces from people on the street.
The city was given $392 million about 3 years ago for portable housing, and where did that money go?
right, yeah, exactly.
Why is the Parks guys bylaw asking for another $90,000?
Yeah, they just got 500 grand.
They just got 600 grand, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then the $86,000 for the showers that are here. Those kind of things need to be addressed, absolutely.
What happened to our showers?
You know, they haven't even been built.
Took it on our own hands, and people came and built showers.
Yeah.
I helped them build the
Water
showers,
got cut.
and then they took the water line out of here the very next day.
Yeah,
Before you put the showers in.
exactly.
They weren't in control.
They shut the water off, and the water is still shut off in a pandemic, right? So I mean, maybe if we can get Fairfield to put pressures like that, like why is the water shut off to a homeless encampment during a pandemic when they're supposed to be safe sheltering? They can't even wash their hands. You know,
Valid points. Absolutely valid points.
right?
They can all walk to the washroom.
And we can't do it from out here. Like we don't have the capacity to sit on a computer and hammer them all day. So I mean, if we have our housed allies doing that for us, that would be a huge. You know how like Anonymous works with the computer kind of guys. I don't know if you know that, or the group Anonymous. They're kind of computer hackers, and they did a lot of good things actually.
Yeah.
Shut down a lot of bad things, and put a lot of pressure on things to change.
Yeah.
We could kind of do the same thing through the internet. You know, we could kind of have it not anonymous, but like it doesn't have to be anonymous, but we could organize like they did, and basically have people that push in different ways.
How many times has BC Housing come through here and done kind of who's in the park?
Once.
Only once,
At the
right?
beginning of summertime, beginning of COVID, remember?
They only go around to certain places. They don't go out looking for it. They go where they know people have been.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And they don't go looking for new people or try to find people.
Right.
They just have a certain route which bylaw gives them. Right? And if they bylaw don't get along with you, you're off that list. Right? So then you don't get offered new housing. Right?
Or
it's kind of stupid. Like I say, they've been here like 6 times in the 4 years I've been here, and I've put my name in on the list 6 times. Right?
Six times in 4 years. So there you go. That's that, and it's never serious. Like you almost feel like you're filling out.
I called there about 2 months ago actually, and I'm on the wrong list.
I'm on the wrong list as well.
I hear that. I hear that.
After 6 applications, I think I'd be on one of the right lists.
Yeah.
Right? So then I
After
had to
2
go
years
through
of
the
waiting
native.
for it, I didn't even realize that I had to renew every 6 months because they never they didn't tell you. So I'm sitting here waiting for 2 years, going, I gotta go coming up on the list here. So I'm not even on it, and then I get on it again. I'm on the wrong list too. So.
Okay. I have to go.
Okay, Heather.
I have to go.
Thanks for coming out.
And
It was nice meeting you.
great to meet you, Denis.
Denis, yeah.
Denis.
You bet.
The First Rocks. And our cameraman is
Peter.
Peter. Okay. All right. Take care. We'll stay in touch. right?
Absolutely, Heather.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Come to the meeting on Wednesday.
I will, absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks, Heather.
Bye.
So, bylaw. They're scumbagging this one?
Well, I got an issue. Fucking cops bylaw. Started harassing me, pushing my buttons.
Threatening eviction?
Oh yeah. No, threatened me to take all my shit again.
Yeah, they did the same thing to
And
me
I said to
yesterday.
them, go ahead, take all my stuff again. You know what happened last time, right? No. Well, I got taken off for breakfast. Apologize to you. Got my shit. So if you feel like storing my stuff for a night, go ahead.
Yeah, well,
Instead
they're
of being a
doing
dick.
the same thing to me with forced evictions, threats of forced evictions. Oh, your structures are too large, blah, 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 blah.
For what? You're outdoors in a tent with no one around you.
Exactly. Yeah. So this happens. We try and downsize. We try and do the thing. We want to live in their space, their 10 by 10 space, and this is what happens to your stuff, right? Because you can't have a shelter like that over top.
You can't even technically get have that.
Yeah, and you're sitting here last night. We're holding everything down from like blowing away, right?
My tent broke. My tent broke.
Yeah, everything started breaking.
Which is, sometimes like people think that like we have too much stuff out here and stuff like that.
I do myself, but
Yeah, I've
But
been in
when you
your
have
tent.
nothing, like.
I mean, it just keeps.
The stuff we gotta do, this stuff, and then I gotta clean up my tent still, and I haven't even started that. And it's gonna be dark soon, right?
And
So,
how are you going to do anything productive besides just get your shit back in order?
well, this is what I have to do all day. I have to try and like do the public services, like relaying stuff to the community and trying to
Send off 30
to
emails?
represent
Like,
us and trying to show people that we're not all bad. And then that's a lot of politics. It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of meetings. And doing that, I don't have time to pick up my stuff that's been blown all over the field from last night in a day. Like, I mean, just stretch it all at ends, right? Yeah, there you go. That kind of
So,
stuff. Right? All day long, and NIMBYs going by. The cops coming to check
my
on
wife
us.
stopped at right by my side taking pictures. They didn't say anything to me. Just taking pictures.
Yeah, like taking pictures of you sitting like that.
I'm like, can I help you?
And then, this is how we're living. So who wants to live like this? Honestly, people who want to say like things like, this is how we want to live, or that,
I want to be outdoors, but I don't want to be public spectacle. Now, in this protected environment, and what? You can't be in the bush. What they do over there when they pushed it out of those bushes, they ripped out a quarter of the bush.
yeah,
Because
they push us out of
it's
the bush, they put a
protected,
big
it's
fence up.
protected, it's protected.
They push us out of the
But
bush.
they get us out of the, but then they wreck it
into
themselves.
private, or
to
sorry,
make a path.
into public, so we can be spectacles for everybody, because they know that it's hard to keep your stuff together in this kind of living condition. They know it's not pretty, so they know we're going to get public pressure against us to end camping. So why would they want us to move out of the protected area anyways? Because there's actually a protected area for campers. It was actually there was protection from the wind and the rain and the elements. We could actually tarp up around there and get through the winter. We did last.
Yeah, you can't do nothing here. You're fucked.
Oh, here we're on a field. That's why so many people refuse to camp. It was all of a sudden it became environmentally sensitive. We would be camping there for 3 years before it was all of a sudden an environmentally sensitive area, because they knew there was going to be an influx of campers here. They want the neighborhood to see us out here with our stuff in shambles, because it is an eyesore. No one likes this. No one wants to live like this. You say you want to live